the scene.
Oh.
Hello. Hello, I think it's working. Look at us. Audio.
Hello.
I spent
Sounds.
some time today trying to fix my audio. Because apparently during the stream yesterday, nobody could fucking hear me. So hopefully this is better. Please let me know in the chat so I can throw my computer in the trash. Yeah. Look at us. We're back at it again, a day after our quarterly marathon. And what a marathon that was. You all good? How do you feel about that? Just a stream. I'll talk about what happened in the recap, but you all happy with the results? How it ended? All that fun stuff?
From like a production standpoint and
Sure.
like flow of gaming, yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
I'd
good.
say so overall. I'm glad we got that combat
awesome.
done.
Awesome.
Felt like a fast 4 hours.
Did.
It did feel very
Right.
fast for 4 hours. It didn't feel like 4 hours at all. But time flies when you're having fun. I was going to say something dirty, but
Oh,
it didn't
yep,
make
I could
sense.
tell.
I was like, nah, I don't need to go
what's
there.
he gonna say?
It's a
Okay,
it's a
he
weird
did it.
space to go there right at that moment.
Yeah, just went live. Ease him in.
Oh, gosh.
Since when do we ever do that?
Yeah, fair enough.
We got plenty of loot from yesterday still,
Yeah,
so...
still.
Yeah. Fucking-
At least half a drum. Excuse me.
Oh gosh. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this conversation. So, happy Monday, everybody.
Yes.
Monday.
Monday. Well, this is episode 58 of Whispers of Doom, where we played through Paizo's Pathfinder 2nd Edition adventure path known as Seven Dooms for Sandpoint. It's a 200th anniversary special edition full campaign. Not full campaign. It's an adventure. Takes us through levels 4 through 12? I think? No, 10. I can't remember. It's either 10 or 12. But our heroes are level 6. And so we're about almost halfway there. Yeah. But you out there in Twitch land, internet land, you can, if you like what you hear and see, you can support us by sharing us with your friends and family, joining our Discord, talking nerdy with us, as well as joining games and hosting games in our server. Our bread and butter there is Pathfinder and PFS, but we like to play other games also. Call of Cthulhu's been thrown around. I know there's a Vampire the Masquerade game, I think, or somebody's talking about their own home game, I think. If you like to listen to other people, well, if you want to listen to us playing other games also, you should check
There we
out the
go.
Random Rolls podcast, where we release every Friday and play a variety of tabletop RPGs outside of the norm, like Mork Borg, the hack of Mothership known as Cloud Empress, Viking Death Squad, Cyberpunk Red, and we go through like several episodes each, it's a good time. We goof around. It's a rotating cast of GMs and players, so it gets interesting, at the very least. Other ways you can support us is by donating your bits. For every 500 bits you donate, you can gift an Obel or Hero Point to one of the players or myself, as well as 1,000 bits. A random encounter will happen immediately on a super special table that I've got here in the background. What else? What else can I say? Oh, Stream Loots. Got a Stream Loots account where I created like 30 or so cards, and you can purchase booster packs there that you can play during the stream to have an immediate effect in the game as well, to completely disrupt and fuck the game up and make me scramble a bit, but it's a lot of fun. What else? What else is going on? I think that's it.
I have
Oh.
a fun topic.
Okay.
How many of you have suffered through the recent cover of Betty Davis Eyes by Jojo Siwa?
I don't know what you just said.
Perfect.
I
So,
don't either.
there is a, we'll call her a celebrity or a performer, named Jojo Siwa.
That's
yeah.
It's a
And,
stretch calling her that, but
she's had a very interesting career, going from relatively normal child star to whatever she is now.
again, it's a stretch.
And she did a cover of the song Betty Davis Eyes, which I had never heard until recently. Funnily enough, my partner introduced me to that song a couple weeks ago before the abomination that is this cover came out. If you want to hear somebody sound like they're choking on a chinchilla the entire time they're singing, please go and suffer that. So
You will suffer me.
I was waiting. I was like, I know he's gonna say it.
so anyway, I was thinking that more people were aware of that creature than what we have found in this conversation, but apparently not. So I'm going to go fuck myself.
I at least knew who she was.
That's for the OnlyFans, Cody. You gotta save it. Content is content.
Yeah.
On his OnlyFans, you can spend bits there, and he'll roll a
To
random
see
encounter
bits.
table also.
Bits for bits.
Bits for bits. The random encounter table, one of them is Jojo Siwa, and we fight to the death.
I'd buy that for $1. Oh god, I don't know why I did that. That's a throwback to the original RoboCop movie, which is awesome.
What old chat?
Oh god, let's fuck.
I'm the youngest one in this room, which is still astounding to me.
Who are you? Who are you playing? Except Dylan. Don't tell us who you're playing yet.
He's playing a dead woman.
He's playing a dead woman.
Spoiler alert!
Oh
My
shit.
character's dead. Yeah, hopefully you didn't miss yesterday.
He's like, on my turn, I'd like to release some gases.
Yeah, I
He was
did
just
almost
rotting.
do that. Like immediately, the battle's evacuated. I mean, you had a 3-hour walk. Probably stank.
Yep. Jacob, start us off.
Oh boy. I'm Jacob, aka Spellcrashers in the chat. I am playing Silflay Flamgast, as Tamias Hosbane was kind of filling in while she was comatose, but due to recent events, Tamias is like, you guys aren't cool, and left him alone and allowed Silflay to wake up from her situation. But I'm gonna pass it over to Cody.
Hi, my name is Cody, otherwise known as Bardtails, here on Twitch, and I am playing Giddy Shatterglass, previously Scarnetti, who is a goblin summoner with his Hellcat, Ignara. Yeah, he's a little traumatized at this moment in time.
Fair enough.
Anyway, Nick.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nick, also known as Big Red, and I'm playing Brip Moonkling, the Tripkey Ranger. He's very sad right now, and we'll get into that
He
why
is.
soon.
He is a sad boy.
Yeah. All right. Well, are you guys ready to live by the
Live
die?
by the die.
Die by the
And
die.
die by the die.
All right.
And if you can don't have good context clues recognition, my name is Dylan. I'm also here.
All right. Well, we are at our Foundry map here. You'll see that a person is missing. Who is that? That would be Calliope. Why? Why, you ask? Well, driven by a zealous
Said to go and
fervor
die
and
a Pete.
obedience to the goddess Pharasma, led her friends and companions into the depths of the darkness, a long tunnel that led from the Hellstorm Catacombs eastward, and to a ghoul warren ran by one known as Wolgar Rabs, a self-proclaimed peaceful ghast. He and his kin had been living peacefully under Sandpoint for years, tending to mushrooms and help and determination of worship through Arazni, and goblin ghouls showed up and disrupted their peace, resulting in them having to relocate and get away from Sandpoint. And they had been established here in this new place for about a week or close to it. Calliope was cursed, believing that Pharasma had placed this curse on her for ignoring the fact that there were ghouls about, and one of Pharasma's edicts being to destroy all undead, felt it necessary to dispatch of them post-haste.
Necessary.
In an attempt to use diplomacy, Wolgarabs pleaded for peace, and just wanted to tried his best to convince them of otherwise, but Calliope was not having it, and a fight broke out. And what a fight it was. There was about a dozen ghouls and some large violet fungi that had been cared for by the ghouls, and violent fight broke out. More than half of the ghouls went down, and by the end of it, Tomias was sick of the unwanted deaths of these ghouls just fighting for their life, and posed an offer to Wolgar, saying that perhaps they could just finish the fight between Wolgar and Calliope herself. And seeing that as an opportunity to do so, did. And throughout the fight, though, Calliope's powers through Pharasma had been waning, as falling under the condition of stupefied every time she attempted to cast the spell. Just failed completely, miserably even. None of the spells she tried to cast worked, and feeling this crisis of faith upon her, kind of just entered a fugue state of sorts and was just going through the motions. By the end of it, Wolgar put her down and walked away with the remaining ghoulkin, and Calliope laid there in the darkness of this pit that was once the home of these peaceful ghouls. And sad times. But after searching the pit and creating a cot of sorts to carry her through the tunnels back to Sandpoint, they left her in the care of Nafar Vosk, just out of respect and not to drag her body through the graveyard and the chapel, the Cathedral of Sandpoint. He kept her safe in his workhouse? No. What the fuck do you call it?
Workshop?
Workshop. There you go. That's when Tomias took his leave. Said he was going to report his findings to the leader of the Rune Watchers that brought her to Quink, and said that essentially, if anybody has that religious fervor as Calliope did, he'd be very unlikely to join back in helping anyway. But if not, he's there to aid, or at least question. Tomias also had spent the last few days researching the crystals and the runes under the cathedral to find out that it was possible for them to turn those teleporters back on, reroute some of the power from the Hellstorm Flume, and to utilize it as a device for their own use. We can talk more about that in game. But yeah, he took his leave. So Giddy and Brip were met by Melissa briefly, led them to speak with Father Xantus, who took the news and respectfully postponed a request that he mentioned to Giddy and Brip, just out of respect, I guess. Let them mourn in the way that they do. But he reported to them that Silflay had not woken up yet, but they moved her to her own room that was being looked over by an acolyte, and they went in to check on her. Silflay was there in her room, and having a fit of dreams of sorts, while Giddy and Brip were kind of just looking her over, watching her twitch and react to the stream. That being of essentially all of her memories coming back from her time in the pit, working for and with Asmarelli, known as, I guess, her mother, who conjured her up with the help of her father, that being some occultist leader known as Jordis Munt, completely obsessed with the Sandpoint Devil, and as well as a strange memory that was more recent, that of Chief Ripnugget seemingly appeared and took his breastplate, as well as all the books they collected from the Rustheng's lair in the first level of the pit. Yeah, I think that's where we left it. So, yeah, we'll just start off there. Brip and Giddy took their leave to get some rest. I don't think we said to where, though. Probably the Rusty Dragon Inn. And Silflay, what was Silflay doing?
I went and talked to Calliope's corpse.
That's right. Yes.
May have done a little trash talking.
Yes.
And then I raided her room
slapping.
and took her makeup. And I painted my mask in the image of Calliope's face paint.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's been a long night for Brip and Giddy. You guys got back from the pit and kind of just rushed into this endeavor by Calliope's strong will. But yeah, you guys head to the Rusty Dragon Inn. Is there anything that you want to do in between that time? Yeah, leave that to you to decide.
The only other thing Brip is really interested in is perhaps gathering supplies and such, and maybe some equipment upgrades before we do move forward, but that's not directly on his mind right now.
Okay. Yeah, we can chat about that.
Sorry about that. I don't know. I feel like Giddy at this point would be like really in his head, and just is kind of focused on. Well, actually, yeah, I was gonna say he's focused on food, but I don't even know that Giddy would be able to eat right now. I think instead he'd be drinking a lot more than what he normally might be at the inn.
Okay. All right. So you guys are at the inn. Silflay, where or what are you doing at the cathedral? Are you just kind of finding some rest, or you know that Chief Ripnugget would have walked through or around the cathedral to leave and somehow get out of town? But yeah, what are you thinking?
Yeah, after I painted my mask, I also would have kind of absconded with some quills, ink, and essentially like a notebook, so that I can organize my thoughts and effectively deliver the dooms. But with Rip Nugget, I am, kind of walk around the cathedral and see if I can pick up on that smell.
Okay. Nice. Okay, go ahead and give me a secret perception check.
Perception. Okay.
Got it. Okay. All right. You do pick up on the scent and tracks. For some reason, like there's this very faint, like film, like dried film, that seemed to be coming out of your room and to the back doors through the private quarters of the acolytes, through the northeast. You're able to track that through the back and then into the boneyard. Following it for a little bit, and you eventually come to this ledge right here, and it looks like the tracks kind of hug the northern wall and the guard tower, and then kind of it looks like they clamber through the rubble to the south. But it looks like you believe Rip Nugget has gone this way at least. That's probably after about half an hour of kind of looking around, snooping, and following
So,
the smell
like,
and film. It's like
East
wet.
beyond the turret there on the map.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep that in mind. Is anyone in the tower? Like, are there guards posted here?
You kind of step away from the tower to look up, and you do see at least one guard.
I'm just gonna yell up, "Hey,
Yes. Hello. Hello down there.
Have you seen anything today moving out east beyond the wall?
Yes. Yes, I have actually. I look like a little goblin wearing breastplate and holding a bunch of books. Ran through the rubble here. I thought it was strange.
The goblin is a fugitive and is responsible for the deaths of several townsfolk.
What?
It's imperative that we find him.
Oh my goodness. And, this needs to be reported to Sheriff Baylor immediately. And he kind of turns behind his back and he's like, I'm going to come down. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to take you in for... not take you in. I'm going to ask if you'd like to accompany me to
Put
visit
your
with
hands
Baylor.
Goblin!
My name's Mike. And then you see him kind of clamber down a staircase, disappear from the top of the tower, and then burst through a wooden door at the base.
yeah,
I am Souffle.
Souffle. Oh. Yes, I've heard of you. Yes.
I cock my head.
The town, rumor, it's just, Chan's been spreading rumors about you and your companions. It's, terrible things that they're saying about you, but, I digress. Come, let's, report to Baylor.
What is it? Souffle the maid?
Not yet. The video's not out yet.
Yeah, sorry. I know.
Keep your eyes out for
Follow us.
some shorts on our socials. Jacob here is the video editor and has been doing some amazing work. So it'd be awesome if you guys could give us a like, follow, and subscribe on all our socials and share them with your friends. Because
To give some credit where credit's due, El Chivo's been helping out with some of those, no?
yes, he has.
Yeah,
I gave
there's
him
been
credit
a couple
yesterday,
up
so
there. Yeah.
Ah.
He gets one call out a week.
We used it yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as we start walking, I'm just gonna be looking, and I'm gonna kind of mutter out loud.
Where is Brip? He's been wanting to talk to the sheriff.
Uh-oh. You know that they'd taken off to the Rusty Dragon to get some sleep because they were not in great shape. So, yeah.
Mike,
Yes.
can we grab my companion from the Rusty Dragon? He is a friend of the sheriff.
If you insist, I'd like to report to the sheriff immediately. This sounds very important. And if he's only just escaped, then the sooner we can get a patrol or some help out in the woods to the east, the better, I think.
Very well. Perhaps, a runner? Why don't you go to the sheriff, and then I will go grab him, and I will report immediately afterwards.
Excellent. Yes. Where may I find you? Or you're gonna come to the sheriff? Never mind. I'm.
I'll go to the sheriff. I have to go to the Rusty Dragon Inn
All right.
first.
Excellent. He takes off.
I'm gonna do my best to run over to the Rusty Dragon Inn and go ambush Brip.
Okay, so it's been about we'll call it like 45 minutes at this point. So Brip and Giddy, we'll say it's still like mid-morning, and people are there kind of enjoying an early brunch or late breakfast, and you see Bethana there and her sisters kind of tending to the bar and cooking food, and it smells wonderful. Eggs, rice, bacon, sausage, freshly baked bread from Savah's Savories. No, not Savah. Sandpoint Savories, and there's at least a dozen people in here, just enjoying a meal and drink. At the sight of Brip, Bethana kind of waves from over a table, and she says, greetings, welcome, Brip. Hello, Giddy. Would you like a table?
Sure. That sounds great.
Excellent.
I don't think Brep says anything. I think he just kind of, you could see him walking, and then when Giddy says so, you could see like him making the decision to turn around and sit down with Giddy. Like that wasn't the original plan.
Sorry if we're a bit out of sorts today, love. It's been a rough past couple days.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Well, hopefully a warm meal and cold drink will help get your mind straight. Maybe a little bit of refocus.
I hope so too. And thank you for your kindness as always.
Of course, yes. And she sprints away.
Grandma's fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah.
Just took the fleet general feat.
You guys are just waiting for a meal, and let's go to shortly after, just after a few minutes. Seems like you guys are just staying relatively quiet, sitting around the table, and Bethana comes back with some spicy cheese curd stuffed artichoke hearts, the quote-unquote cheese blossoms. That's their specialty, and she throws a plate for free down for you guys, and just your normal drinks.
Oh, can I ask for one favor?
Yes, of course.
Like I said, it's been a rough couple days. Can I get my usual drink, but put a little extra something in it?
Yes, of course. A little bit of fire whiskey, then?
That was exactly my thought, love.
All right. Perfect.
Screw it, I'll have what he's having.
All right.
Hey, come on, Britt.
Okay. All right. She comes back fairly quickly with your remade drinks. Actually, she just doubles down and gives you guys double your drinks.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. There's some shot glasses there also. Just as you guys are maybe about to take your drinks, you see a new figure that you've never seen before. Seems like he's very out of place, walking down the stairs from the rooms. Dylan, why don't you describe what your character looks like?
Yes. You see. The first thing you notice about them, besides obviously they look like a dwarf, is that they have a fully shaved bald head, a large black beard which is filled with streaks of white, Their face has two large mismatched scars on each side. The one on the left is angry red, clearly caused by a deep cut from a sharp blade. The scar arches high on the brow and curves down the cheek before getting lost in the thick beard. The right side of his face, a tangled web of pink and black bolts cover most of the cheek, eye socket, curve around his ear to the backside. And though this covers most of his eye, it looks like he's still sighted, thankfully. He is a very lean dwarf, standing roughly 4 feet tall, wide shoulders, and is extremely muscular. You can see his off-white and dark red gi is sleeveless to show off those guns. If the gi catches the light right, you might see like an oily sheen glitter on it. Around his neck, he has this massive necklace of these large, rough stones that are roughly the size of oranges, to use the American measurement system of whatever's handy. It hangs low across his chest, reaching almost to his belt. His hands and forearms are wrapped in deep red strips of fabric with runes of magic stitched in with obsidian thread. He is barefoot, and he doesn't have any of his other shit because he's staying at the inn. But that's what he looks like.
One of the reason why he stands out so much is because he is the only dwarf in the tavern, and yeah, I don't think any of you have seen attire like this ever. Also, but he definitely stands out, and as you two do to him. Maybe you guys catch eyes for a moment. I mean, I don't know if your character's ever seen a trip key before, or such a strangely dressed goblin. And just to show off your guys' tokens again. This is Giddy. Your artwork.
Yes, there's the boy.
And Brip. Man, I love Brip. Brip's artwork is amazing.
Brip is so good.
Yeah.
All
Love
late.
that. I bet you if he stood up, he'd probably be really tall,
Oh, probably.
but his legs are meant to be like low. I imagine he could like creepily crawl on the ground on all fours in a really creepy looking way.
For sure.
That's what it looks like. It would be weird.
Yeah, I think catching their eye, he would give him a look, and kind of like, what the? It's interesting, and then go over to the bar and maybe whisper to Bethana. She's like, "Where are those folks that drinking already? It's early. You made them looks like triples and shots.
Yes.
The hell?
They it looks like they've been through the ringer of sorts. And from what's being said around town, I think they could definitely use it.
All right. Well, I won't judge then. But it's making me thirsty. I'll be honest. Maybe have one of what they're having.
Sure.
Brip. Mm-hmm. Giddy looks over at Brip and it's just like, I wonder how many other the Dooms Silflay saw on if one of them was a dwarf.
Oh no! Now you're freaking me out.
Hopefully he doesn't hear that. No. He'll take his drink and look over and raise his mug, just like in a salute.
Giddy
Yes.
kind of raises a shot glass and tosses it back.
And he arches an eyebrow, impressed.
Rip,
The little
Brip-
guy didn't even cough once.
Rip follows suit. But what kind of? You said it's like a fireball, or what kind
Yeah.
of drink is this?
Yeah, it's like equivalent to Fireball.
I imagine Brip would just be like, "Oh, what is that?"
I think
his eyes like push in and like close.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he grabs the cup and just starts like, "Oh, drinking it hard," because he's like, got to get that newfound flavor out of his mouth.
I think Ikari would notice on Giddy that like as the drink goes down, like Giddy's throat is always emitting like this like ember glow from it.
Hmm.
That's his summoner's mark essentially.
Oh, it looks like a rune or a sigil.
It almost just looks like a coal, like almost like an ember is just like in his throat at all times.
Okay.
It's
Like
like, oh.
like Ariel when she finds her voice. Sorry, I don't know.
I mean, that's probably true.
I
Um,
don't know why I went there.
I think Ikari would walk over and say, "You look like you've been going through it. Clearly, you're. You can see you're drinking this early, but I'd like to. Maybe I'm newer here. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Ikari. I don't mean to take you away from your meals here and your drinks, but just thought I'd say hello."
Appreciated. Giddy.
I'm Brip.
Well,
And you feel a brush maybe against you as Silflay appears.
Oh, yeah.
he raises his fist real quick and is like, "Oh,
I don't
I almost had
even.
you.
Uh,
Be careful."
Yeah, I go to talk and I just kind of like side eye up at this, and I look back at the group and completely ignore him.
He was sighted just out of town. Brip. Mike, sorry, the guard wanted me to go to the sheriff. I told him I would, but not without you.
The only
know,
Mike in all
Mike.
of Galarian.
Yeah.
Mike's a good guy. Let me finish this drink.
Mike gave me a hard time when I was coming to town.
I'm
I
sorry.
can get folked.
Who is this?
This is our new friend.
Yeah,
Well,
Brip
I
is-
was
yeah,
just
Brip's
saw
a
they were
good
drinking.
guy.
I came over to trying to make friends with people who are willing to drink so early in the morning.
I'm not willing to drink.
Well, it's fine.
Do you want to go right now, Silflay?
We should go right now.
Brip gets up and kind of knocks his cup over on accident, picks it up.
I just without thinking, I prestidigitation it up.
Nah.
Giddy
Whoa.
kind of
Cool.
snatches one out from a local table as they're not looking and just chucks it back to. Just like, we're not the only ones. But they don't need it. I need it.
Right. New friend. Good luck.
And I'm gonna try to route and walk out the door.
Well, are you guys going to get into a fight? He puts his hands up, starts like cracking his these big meaty fists. All of his knuckles just crack. It's like, oh, it's been a little while since I've had a good brawl.
How do you feel about the undead?
Well, I'm not crazy about him, but I don't all need to go back to Hells. I don't know. Nobody's ever asked me that before.
Well, as you
I'll
can
have
tell, we
to
are
think
on
about
short
it.
notice. So if you want to potentially punch a ghoul's face in, then hell, why not?
Don't know I've ever punched a ghoul before. It's hard to say. Yeah, I'll come along. Worst case, this will be entertaining. I've never been the tallest one in the group before, so this is interesting. But yeah, lead the way. Sure, Bathana, I'll be back later.
Wait.
If anyone comes looking for me, let them know I'll be back around.
All right, dear, be safe.
I don't think I've paid yet. He starts going through.
I've got a tab. Don't worry. I know
Oh,
where
he
I can
just
find
left.
yous. I know where I can find yous.
Just gonna sneak in at night.
uh,
Sell all your goods off.
That's what's really funny.
It wasn't Rip Nugget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
When I
"Fuck,
first-
dude.
Made Brip, I knew of Bethana, and I was like, oh, maybe Brip has like a crush on Bethana or something. Then we started playing it. Bethana was much older than us at the time, and it was
Yeah.
like, maybe not.
I mean, hey, Brip could still be into that.
Oh,
Very
Yeah.
true.
He likes the golden
okay.
age.
He likes
Yeah.
them golden girls.
All right. So you guys begin to move through the town square. The market is in full effect at this point already. The vending tents have been set up very early in the morning, and you would have walked by them also. But you make your way to the Sandpoint garrison.
As we're walking over, I'm gonna like side eye Ikari, and I'm just gonna talk to Giddy.
Why is he with us?
Listen, we're down one tall one. We needed another one. But also, look at him.
And
We
he's
need
just like
muscle.
looking at everything on the street and like not really paying attention. He's very clearly new here.
And if he dies, no one will know.
Okay.
So play like that.
We may have some problems. Your patron has been spreading lies about us. Mike, the guard, was kind enough to believe that we are still on the right side. But apparently, as soon as I said my name, he reacted. All names are known and slandered in town.
Oh,
Shit.
This
I knew
may not go the way we want it to go.
It means I have to take out Chan, then it means I have to take out Chan, I guess.
is it rude to blame it all on Calliope?
I just look back at Brip with my mask painted in the visage of Calliope.
He's a little drunk. He's sort of like,
Brip, Brip can't really handle his alcohol. He may have had one.
Well, he finally gets to see the sheriff.
oh, great.
You just realized.
He gets all nervous.
Yeah.
He starts sweating. Like, tries to do that thing when he's pretending to be sober.
As you guys are walking through town, you notice that there's actually people kind of like maybe under the shade of their roofs or corners of streets. You're getting pointed at, but like maybe from like waist pointed, like finger guns from their waist, kind of trying to be subtle about it. Like, oh look, there they are. You might even hear somebody say something like, "Oh, it's them. It's them that Charn's been talking about." Like whispering, kind of like turning to the side, but keeping their eyes on you. People are definitely eyeing you very, very differently, and maybe this is the most attention that you guys have gotten since you've ever walked through the streets of Sandpoint before. It feels a little more unsettling. Or it feels unsettling because you feel like there's this, like just this overarching feeling of just bad news. Like you guys are bad news. You might see like a family with a mother and kids kind of like usher them a little more quickly down the street as they see you coming.
I think I see what you mean, Sofly. Unfortunately.
Akari starts to fall back a little bit. It's like
You
Just
make it
looking
your
around.
fight after all.
well, it's their fucking problems. Who are you? Anyway, seems fine back there.
Remember when I said you might be punching a ghoul today? How do you feel about punching other humans, other humanoids?
Well, okay, I was gonna say, I know I'm taller than you, but I'm not a human. No, it's second nature.
Perfect. We might need you even more now.
All right. Then he starts like almost like egging people on, like looking up, making more eye contact with them as they're hello, how are you today?
Oh shit.
You afraid?
Making it awkward.
See, I knew if I distracted him, he wouldn't ask questions.
I just look
Oh,
at Giddy.
there's-
Two of me is not a good idea.
What did you say to the random townsfolk? Ikari?
Hello, how are you doing today? Beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be better if those folks weren't stirring up trouble at the pit, like Charon's been saying. Spits on the ground. Just
Oh, the
dude
pit.
smoking a stogie.
You ever been to the
Corner
pit?
Why would I ever go there? Stealing your accent.
Yeah, I know. Well, if you never go there, why does it fucking matter what they're doing there?
The pit's dangerous. Did you not
Well,
hear
why
what
does
they-
it? It does.
It-
They die.
what?
How does it affect you?
Yeah,
Think
they're-
about it, man.
They're coming
That's-
back here. They could bring whatever's at the pit here, like they tried to do the other night with that damnable spirit Nualia. Apparently, you don't know who you're walking with, friend. You should walk
Oh, I
with
just walk with what?
care.
Well, okay. I'll take that under advisement, but
Spits on
I'm
the
going
ground
this
again.
way now. Don't fucking spit on the ground. Fucking, I'm leaving you. You're pissing me the fuck off.
He spits on the wall.
It's,
Gives you a wink.
Ew.
it's a fucking loophole, and like you can see, he starts to like, as he's like interacting with this guy, he's getting more frustrated, and it looks like he's like hunching over a little bit more, and he's like straining to keep upright, and then he starts to take a bunch of deep breaths. It's like, go fuck yourself, and then he just walks off and like leaves the guy. But
I do every day.
My head is kind of like been looking over my shoulder, and I look back at Giddy. It's like,
All right, I kind of like him.
See, I can pick him sometimes, Sophie.
We'll see how long it lasts.
Okay. All
Well,
right. Go ahead. What's up, Rip?
hopefully we don't pick the wrong fight again. And he just starts crying.
Oh.
oh no,
Well, Brip, if we do, at least it's him and not us.
I think Brip like awkwardly frog eye looks over at him.
at me?
Yeah.
You're looking at me. I don't quite understand your like emotional range. It's gonna flip into Australian any moment. Surprised I went that long. You're laughing and crying, and now I'm scaring you. Where are we going? I feel like we'd be there by now.
You are.
This is
You're
a
kinda like
tiny ass town in here.
the,
We're
we
small.
are.
We have small steps.
Fair enough. You are slow.
yeah. You've been at the garrison. You're kind of like maybe chatting at the steps for a moment before walking
Oh,
in.
yeah.
But if you're all done, we can move to the inside of the garrison, and you'll see that there's a receptionist desk, and yeah, there's a freckled, cheery, red-headed woman, and she sees you all walk in. Rip, you would know her as Sally Weathers.
B.
Is
I think
any
he kinda
relation
like-
to Carl Weathers?
Stumbles in. Hey.
Hey, oh, Rip, hello.
We're here.
Yes, Mike. Mike came by, said that you and your friends here were going to.
Mike is such a good guy.
Yeah, isn't he? He's a
No.
great guy. Mike's great. Oh, hello, Ikari.
Well, I don't like Mike.
You guys know each
Or
other?
him or the movie.
No,
Like Mike.
He doesn't like. Well, I lost my train of thought there. I know Ikari, but I don't think Ikari knows me. But we're very excited to have you, to say the least.
I'm excited to be here. Excited to be here. I'm still working on it.
Well, yes, there's Sheriff Baylor is waiting for you all in the back in his office there with Mike. So, Brip, you should know where to go. Let me know if you don't.
Yep. Let's go right over here. You guys go first.
I just look back at Brip.
Are you sure that I should go first?
I just don't want to go first.
I'll go first.
All right. Well, there is. Oh, hold on. Let me do this real quick.
I swear this is the only person in Galarian named Mike.
Never met one before either.
Okay. That's all right. So, yeah, you guys enter Baylor's office. It's a very simple office that kind of overlooks the coast to the west, and Mike's there, kind of just looking through the books that he has, and then you guys enter. He turns around and gives you all a nod, and Baylor stands there. Very stern looking as per usual, and kind of doesn't even really regard you guys until Brip walks in last, and then he kind of looks down at Brip and he says, "Brip, it's nice to see you. Where have you been?"
We've been very busy. Looking for things. We
Yes,
found them.
I've heard.
That's what we've been doing.
Well, what Mike here says that Silflay has something to report about a fugitive goblin.
That is true.
Is there... Could you tell me more?
Do you want me to, Brip, or?
Any of you?
Yeah, please do. He puts his hand over his mouth like he's trying not to burp.
As you've likely heard, we were out in the pit not too recently. There we encountered Rip Nugget, the same individual that assaulted Sandpoint all those years ago. Now turned ghoul. Unfortunately, that is what Mike saw, escaping earlier today. We thought we eliminated Rip Nugget in the pit, but apparently he survived.
His face is like stone, just doesn't change. He says, "Is there anything else about Rip Nugget's reappearance, or is that it?" Rip, looks like you have something you want to say.
There is a bit more.
By all means.
We've encountered evidence that Sandpoint might be in danger.
He kind of just waits for you to continue.
After a couple of excursions under the graveyard, by the way, there's lots of tunnels under there. Somebody should do something about that. We have encountered multiple types of undead creatures. And he kind of looks down. We went to the pit. We encountered a lot of other things there. Whistle-tooth goblins, giant beaver bears, and a freaky spider thing. Ooh. And Well, we lost one of our own.
I'm sorry to hear that you lost your companion. Give you my condolences. Well, I have been waiting for your report, but instead I've been inundated with complaints about you and your friends. It seems that people believe you all are harbingers of the spirit Nualia by way of Father Xantus, and hearing you traipsing around the pit without even coming back to me doesn't look good, Brip.
I knew that was a bad idea.
It would be part of your duty to keep me apprised to what's happening in or around Sandpoint. Is this not what you agreed to do for us?
I thought I could handle more, but I was wrong.
He kind of nods finally, but his face doesn't change much. Mike's been kind of just standing there, hands behind his back, clasped, just listening intently. Also kind of emotionless, but you see that he feels bad for all of you. He's kind of like shaking his head every once in a while, but well, we will. I'll put together a patrol to make sure the roads to the northeast are safe from Chief Ripnugget. It is terrible news to hear that he's back again. You supposedly say that he's been dispatched by you all. That doesn't sound like typical ghoul behavior, but
He stunk of brimstone. I don't know if that changes things, but he has a very particular stink.
It's already pretty bad to begin with, but now it's even worse.
Yes, but it's beyond dead, Giddy. You smelt it. Of the
Smells like an
house.
unwashed undead.
Smells like those fly traps.
Hikari's just like, just smelling the air now.
sounds a bit beyond my my wheelhouse in that regard, but hearing of these other happenings at the pit, it seems you're uncovering something that needs to be dealt with. So
We suspect there is more to come. The Brip Nugget is only the first.
well, is there anything that you can tell me to help put us on a defense of sorts? Or I don't want to send the town into a frenzy, but if there's anything I can do without telling them of what you've discovered and just bolstering where we can, I think that would be the best foot forward. We'd have to do it subtly, because I know folks would take notice of an increase in patrols and the like. But
I would be aware.
Do you happen to have a cannon?
Hmm.
At
Hikari
least one.
flexes.
Okay, you have two cannons. We get it.
This whole time he's been like super restless too, like kind of like shifting his weight and like rolling his shoulders and just like like can't really sit still. Like he took too much pre-workout.
Terrible curse.
maybe at this point he does acknowledge you, Ikari. He looks over, he says, "Welcome to Sandpoint, Ikari. Hope your travels were well."
Well enough, I suppose, for me. Might have been the only one to make it, but I'm here now.
And are you taking up with these folk? Are you helping them with their
Oh.
investigations?
I don't know. I ran into them at the Rusty Dragon. They, well, I won't say too much, but they caught my eye and we started to talk, and they were talking about something needing punching, so followed along. There's like a bunch of people spitting in the streets out there too. You should really not allow that.
Ah, was that
It's
Georg
disgusting.
standing around the
Wha-
corner there?
What's his name?
Georg?
Oh, that seems rude to call him that, but is that if that's his name, I guess. Anyway, yeah, fuck that guy. Anyway, I suppose I'm helping him. I don't know. I was gonna go over to the manor here after I got settled in, but cleaning that old place sounds quite boring to me, even though that's what I was supposed to help me. I'll get to it eventually, I suppose, but this is, I don't know, town like this, does much happen? Figured I might at least hear what's going on.
Not
Perhaps he could
usually.
help keep us in line.
Yes, I was going to say that a person of your talents could find a place with these people as they perform their investigations in and around town. They're
To be honest,
yes, keep them out of trouble. At the very least, out of Charn's eye. He kind
might
of
be able to, but we'll see. I'm not not well versed in matters of the mind, as it were. But I'll follow them around and be a presence, as it were.
well.
I think I said "as it were" multiple times. That might be a thing I do.
Well,
So,
I don't know if Father Xantis had, he kind of regards the rest of you now. I don't know if Father Xantis had told you, but you missed out on a very important meeting between the townsfolk, the mayor, and Charn. It was
Of
it
course.
was unfortunate
Who's Charn?
you all weren't available because you would have been excellent witnesses and you could have attested to Xantis's claims. But I'll just say that it wasn't exactly a trial, but it was close to it. Word that Xantis contacted Nualia's spirit with your help and your friend Calliope's fueled an exorbitant amount of concern and worry. And rumors began to grow. And yes, unfortunately, the townsfolk called for a meeting almost immediately, and it was quite a public one in the town hall. It was packed with concerned citizens, including Charn and a dozen of his other supporters. And we essentially spoke to Absalar about why, and try as he might to defend his concerns with Nualia and forgiveness, as well intentioned as that was. It didn't go over well.
Well, to answer your question, Ikari, Tron is a ripe old asshole.
He's like scrunches up his face and okay, all right, there it is.
That's basically his entire defining life trait. As
All right.
hopefully the people of Sandpoint will figure out eventually.
Okay, so he's a man. All right, he's have some influence. Okay,
Yes, it's,
I'll have to
go ahead.
go to the town. I don't know what you call it. Place where they the player's handbook, maybe. I know you got one around here.
Well, to say the least, it was a near disaster. If it weren't for Mayor Kendra's skill at diplomacy, and some assistance from other counselors other than Titus himself. It prevented a near riot. She promised to pursue a deeper investigation of Absalah's motives and has ordered guards to be posted in the cathedral in the coming days to make sure nothing else dangerous takes place.
Wait,
Along
who
with
his motives?
Xanthus's motives.
I was like, who is Absalah?
Father Absalah Xanthus. Absalah is his first name. It's a bit
I
long.
think
Yeah,
that's
we
the
didn't
first
really
time we've
know
heard
that
his first
well.
name.
But yes, she's ordered a hefty fine and community service from Absalah. And it seems that even her faith in her friend has been shaken.
Yeah.
The
Or good
idea
old
of giving
applesauce.
a cathedral leader community service when he's dedicated his life to servicing
That
the
is-
community is hilarious to me.
It's like, I mean, okay, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing then.
Yeah, so like I just go back to the church then.
Okay, bye.
No. We've
He's got to pick up litter in an orange high-vis vest.
yeah, we've relegated him to Junk Beach. He's gonna be helping Gorby throw trash over.
Oh no.
If you're a local,
Melissa's in charge.
Gorby's a half orc cleaner essentially. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Hearing the name Gorby made me picture the character from Jimmy Neutron, Bulby. Do you remember that show?
I remember the show. I don't remember that character though.
Yeah.
Bulby was a unfortunate stereotype of a foreign student, and he was questionably German, but it's still not 100% clear. But for
creepy.
anyone who knows that character or remembers that character, that is who popped into my brain when you said that.
He is a character from Bakharistan.
Yes.
Per
His
the
last name is
Wikipedia.
Stroganovsky.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Sure it is.
jeez.
Yeah.
It's so
Wow.
like it's so 90s. It's so wildly inappropriate, but it's so
Kind of-
funny, and I can't. He was one of my favorite characters in that entire show.
So with everything said, your guys' reputation in town and all the factions is shot.
Oh,
You get -3 to your reputation points across the board.
ay.
I've only just got here.
I like to think that there's a whiteboard somewhere with all of this on it.
There is not exactly a whiteboard, but on our landing page, there's the numbers are there, and I'll adjust to.
Oh,
Just that.
but I'm talking like in the actual game world
in the
somewhere.
game.
There's
Yeah.
like a
Baylor's
whiteboard
like-
or a chalkboard.
He like erases it like you've lost so many
You
points.
see this board? He flips over a bookcase and see the board there.
Yeah. This
Uh,
many days without losing reputation points. Back to 0.
Yeah, 3 points
Or like-
is significant.
Yeah.
That's a lot. But there are ways for you guys to earn those reputation points back. That's
By
something you can-
killing the townspeople. Let's go, everybody.
Yeah, that'll
No.
be good. If there's no
Wait.
Sandpoint, there's no worries.
We are
Save the town by
dudes.
killing him.
Because of Timaeus, we might have lost points with the Rune Watchers.
Oh no.
Oh.
He had
here
positive
to help
and
you.
negative things support to report.
But Baylor says, well, All that said-
Just put that together.
if there's anything else you can think of that would be important for me to know, do so.
Giddy looks over at Silflay. Silflay, do you think? I mean, should we let him know about the other things coming? Or is it too early?
If there are things coming, you should tell me.
You mentioned that we are heralds of Nualia. I don't think it's that simple, but when her spirit showed up, she foretold dooms upon Sandpoint. And it was within our last adventure into the pit that we discovered what those dooms were. There are 7, and they start with the return of Rip Nugget. And they become increasingly worse and worse for the town until it ends in the utter destruction of everything we know. I can tell you these dooms,
If you believe it would
but
help to keep me informed, perhaps you should.
I just look at Giddy and then look over at Brip.
Kari's like, I'd like to know too. Seems like it's bad news.
You know, it might be just a little bit. Although the sleeping one doesn't sound that bad.
Well, I pull out a notebook. You can see that I like started writing things in it, but I just have an outline essentially.
I was trying to write all of my thoughts down.
I look over at Giddy and Brip.
There were 7. I heard all 7.
I
The
lost
first-
count after 3.
I turn back to the sheriff.
The first one started with Rip Nugget, massacring Sandpoint with a horde of his goblins. Then it moved to the Sandpoint Devil, a figure that was reported a few nights ago. The third was strange. All the citizens fell asleep. There were no screams to be heard. The fourth spoke of a man, a cultist named Jordis Munt, that became the Sandpoint Devil, sort of one and the same, a humanoid form. The fifth, there was some sort of assassination of a familiar character. I do not know who it was. But the 7th was of ghouls. And I suspect that our companion would feel righteous in her fervor. Because that 6th saw ghouls rising up from the ground and bringing a plague up from with them. And the last is some sort of death on fiery wings colliding into Sandpoint itself before a massive demon rises forth. They are unbelievable, and I don't know if they are metaphors, but Rip Nugget has returned. There were sightings of the Sandpoint Devil. This is all too coincidental.
He nods a little somberly. Says, "Well, if what you say is true, then you must continue your investigation at the pit. This is where you learned of these 7 dooms. This is what Nualia's spirit had foretold.
Yes.
And by telling him all that, you actually don't lose 3. Or you gain, essentially, you regain 2 reputation points back with the town watch.
Oh, dang.
And yeah, you have his blessing, and he says, well, none of that sits right with me, of course, and I don't think there's anything that myself or our small contingent of guards could do to protect ourselves from such importance. Perhaps if you were successful in preventing these from happening, the town would be safer than them actually happening. I don't know where I'm going with that.
I was like, Robert, where are we headed?
If there's anything that I can do to aid, let me know. But we are essentially a skeleton crew. More so now that I plan to send a contingent to track the goblin, and as soon as we find anything, I will inform you.
Thank you.
Gonna say something out of character. Do Brip or Giddy want to say anything about the run-in where we actually saw like the legit footprints, burns marks on the top of the map shop? Look what's
Yeah.
happening. Whatever. I don't remember what it's called.
That would be probably best for Brip, because I don't think Giddy was there at that specific moment.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it was Brip and Calliope that saw the footprints on the top of the way north, I believe, and we talked to Vesnit Peru. Just that I'd throw that out there, but
Brip will interject. And some sort of evidence points to some of these things being rather true. When we spoke with Vesnut, I had crawled on top of his house and seen burnt hoof marks into the roof. And that only means one thing.
You believe the Sandpoint Devil is stalking the town?
Precisely.
Well, it seems like these dooms are coming truer. Coming true.
You doing all right there, Chief?
this
Very
town
tired.
is so fucking crazy.
Very
Why did I
tired.
come here?
Yes, well,
It's supposed to be quiet town where I'd get to learn and progress, and here we are. Now I'm gonna. Well,
it seems
You
you've
came
come,
at the wrong time.
I was going to say a most serendipitous time.
Or the
Normally.
right time, depending.
Yes, normally Sandpoint is quite quiet and boring, and the most we have to deal with is drunkards.
I think that forces Brip to giggle a little. He's like, kind of smelling like booze a little bit.
You see his eyes kind of look over you for a second. Well, is there anything else?
Just gonna look at both Giddy and Brip.
That's it, as far as what I remember, anyway.
Yeah. I think that's the whole potato.
The whole potato? He kind of says.
One big, nasty potato.
Well, yes, you two look worse for wear. But sorry, I didn't mean to call you out on that. If there's anything else,
Say, how rude.
I can help you
they
out
do look
with,
like shit, all right.
just let me know.
And you're also rude.
Thank you. Allowing us to walk freely amongst the town is a boon.
Yes, technically you've done nothing against our laws, but
Yes, but Sean is an asshole.
The right one, I've heard. Heard. The hard R is harder to do.
he doesn't really react, but you might see like a very wry wrinkle kind of edge out the corner of his lips, like in a subtle agreement, but tries to stay neutral. But he says, yes, well, I don't know what you can do to regain, to get out of this infamy with the town, but I can't say it looks well for you out there.
Well, maybe if we are a part of saving Sandpoint, that'll show the people that we're on their side.
Yes, I would do well not to mention any of the dooms, though.
Well, clearly after, yes.
Let's not after. We want to try to prevent the dooms from happening.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound fun at all.
I think he means afterwards. He can gloat and say, "I saved your asses. Now you all owe me." Maybe, I don't know.
All right.
I mean, if people really start getting on nerves, we could just go around screaming Sandpoint Devil.
We're down here. Right.
That's probably true.
Done with
I
this
think we
roleplay.
could all use a short break. Wink.
Yes, absolutely. We'll be right back in just a moment.
All the bladders are full.
Okay, bye.
The bladders are full, and I am in need of some caffeine.
Cathedral.
And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. So
Hey.
we're just
Hello.
wrapping up a little bit of roleplay with Sheriff Baylor as the group informs them of all their fightings over the last couple of days, a few days even. He let them know that essentially Charn has been spreading rumors and has put a giant damper on their reputation between the Mercantile League, the Town's Watch, and the townsfolk also. But because they were so forthwith with their information about the dooms with Sheriff Baylor himself, that blow to your reputation at the Town Watch was eased a bit. So let's take a look at where we're at right now. Your reputation with the Bunyip Club hasn't changed. That's the group of thieves, the Thieves Guild, essentially, the Rune Watchers, led by Broderick Quink, the obsessed scholars of everything and anything that's Thessalonian or Aslanti. Sandpoint Cathedral is all taken care of and ran by Father Xantis himself. Actually, because you took care of the ghouls, you'll actually earn more reputation.
Yeah, take that.
So
It was worth it.
you get one rep with the Cathedral and one
One?
more rep with the Town's Watch. That's 0. And as well as with the townsfolk.
Need to get my reputation back.
Bringing reputation back.
There's a Taylor Swift song somewhere in there.
I thought it was JT.
All right, so it is.
Oh, and that too.
The levels of reputation go from revered to hunted, from revered down to admired to liked, then ignored, disliked, hated, and hunted. So with the Bunyip Club, you are ignored. Rune Watchers, ignored mostly, with a 4. Sandpoint Cathedral, you're actually admired. The Mercantile League at -3 keeps you at ignored. Scarnati Consortium, you are extremely disliked. Town Watch at 0, you are ignored. Townsfolk at -3, you're ignored. But that could change given the speed of rumors and just all the shit talking going on in and around town about you guys being the harbingers of doom.
We've heard whispers of doom.
You guys are the harbingers of doom. Essentially what this means is that depending on what level you are at with each of these factions could garner you bonuses, access to other items, or for instance with the Sandpoint Cathedral, because you've moved up to the next level, you are admired, meaning that all spellcasting services for healing and recovery are free. Prices for other
Dang.
spellcasting services are half off.
Fair enough. Hold on. Down.
What about
Wow.
moving runes around?
That has you'd have to go to the smith, the town smith for that. That'd be part of the townsfolk. Or Mercantile League. Yeah, Mercantile League.
Even
Saval's Armory. But yeah, that's kind of where we stand right now. But let's go back to where you guys are at. Set the scene a little bit. You are probably, oops, not the hinterlands. Whoopsies.
Huh.
Will you guys tell me
Ruh-roh.
where you want to go? Not on the overland map though. Unless you want to make it
Boo.
go back
Well,
to the pit.
just go straight back to the
So
pit.
quickly, yeah.
Rip kind of wants to go to bed.
Yeah, I bet.
That's probably, yeah.
And then I imagine he has talked about it during our length of numerous conversations we probably had walking around, that he's interested in perhaps tracking Rip Nugget. Maybe we could follow him through the forest.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think at this point, Giddy would also want to try and track Rip Nugget.
I would like to find him. Does that take us too far away, though? I have all my memories back now with the pit. It's a staging place.
Staging for what?
The Cortis, which is
Like-
one of the later dooms,
Oh,
led by Jordis. Father,
The Sandpoint Devil, right?
yes,
Oh.
though I have to wonder, after seeing that thing down there, if there are variations. Maybe a smaller one. Maybe Jordis is the most direct manifestation. The Dooms mention it several times. It's the second one, but also the fourth one.
So maybe the Sandpoint Devil is a plural like Sasquatch.
you heard it here first, folks. Sasquatch Galarian Cannon.
Some people say it's one. Some people say there's a bunch of Sasquatches. Maybe that's the similar case here.
Hell Swamp has strange legends, but I think the metaphor is apt.
Yeah.
What confuses me is that perhaps they're out of place, they're out of order. But technically they're not. We saw Rip Nugget first in the pit, before he came here. Then the devil showed up here. That means if it's going sequentially, the next one is where everyone falls asleep.
Oh no, and I just said I wanted to go to sleep. Well, I'd hate to track Rip Nugget out of Sandpoint and Sandpoint be under attack and me not be here to do my job. I don't think I would be forgiven by the town.
I don't know what the best choice is, Rip. But I know you want sleep. Maybe in the tavern you can actually get your drink and you can tell me about the travel down to where Calliope met her fate. And this individual that helped you.
Oh, yeah. To my ass. He was pretty cool.
So I imagine you guys are like having part of this conversation walking back to the Rusty Dragon, just so we're not taking up the office space of Baylor. Just standing there.
No, we're
There's
just
like-
having this right in front of him. And just like, hey, quiet. We're trying to have a conversation here.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and Mike, you can go fuck. Get out of here, Mike. Back to the tower with you.
I saw something about Tim earlier saying that disrespecting Mike was -1 reputation. I was like, what if we kiss Mike? Does that give us +5?
Oh no. No, Mike was rude to me when I came into town this morning. Anyway,
All right, so
you
guys
can
are
continue talking about this Tomias guy who's so cool.
Yeah, he hoofed it out of there when we were done, though.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
God damn, that was
Someone's
good.
been sitting. Waiting.
Oh, I hate it.
And there's a future clip coming.
Awesome.
He was the kind of person that every conversation you had, you learned something new.
Got a little judgy at the end there, but I can understand a little why.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Sounds exhausting.
He was a big nerd too. I was kind of surprised he was as strong as he was. But anyway, Brip, I think you and I desperately need some sleep. Otherwise, I don't know how much use we're gonna be one way or the other for Sandpoint.
Yes. I definitely don't think that I'm at my best performance. I'm beaten, bloody, and a little drunk, to be honest.
I know after one fire whiskey shot too, it was kind of funny, endearing in a way.
In the swamp, we mostly do mushrooms, you know?
Now see, that would fuck me up.
One day, I'll show you how it's done.
I'm
me
terrified and intrigued.
Count me in. I'd be all for expanding my consciousness.
Something like that.
They say that's how frog. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think I'm just still being serious, Prip. I was gonna say we should probably sleep in the same room, given circumstances.
Yeah.
Probably wise.
Do you mind if I don't join you tonight for whatever's going on right now?
I mean,
Feels
you
like-
don't want to join the cuddle puddle?
I've got some things I need to do before I could do anything else. So I feel like I might have to run, but I'll be back. I'm staying here. I've got a room here at the inn. I'm doing the Australian thing again. So if you don't mind, I'll leave you three to it, and might be back in a while.
Do what you gotta do, muscles.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I would never do such a thing.
He just kind of stares at you very seriously. Ah, all right. He laughs. All right, you're fine. But seriously, don't make fun of me. And then he like gets up and it's like, Bethana, I will be back. These three are gonna go do their thing. Let me know what room they're in when I come back and join in whatever cuddle puddle. I've never heard that term. But I'm all for learning.
Of course, dear, if they're willing to share that information with you, of course.
What
He
can I
looks
hurt?
back like, well, if they don't, well, oh well.
Just gonna join a different party.
Like, fuck that guy,
Right.
make a new character.
Right.
Like him.
Goes to a whole different AP.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He continues on down to Magnamar. Yeah. Akari would run out to the manor and meet up with his just make it meet his contacts there.
Okay. Awesome.
You don't have to RP that.
Okay.
We can if you want, if you just want to talk to me. But Well, I'm here. I'm staying at the Rusty Dragon. Nice to meet you. I'll probably be back. Some weird shit's going down. I gotta like keep my eyes on it or something.
Okay. So he leaves you just
And they were
you three
silent.
there. You three are left there.
Well, which room? Whose room? I don't have a room.
I just say at the cathedral.
We could
Man.
break into Akari's room as a joke.
As funny as that would be, it sounds like we do have a room here based on that conversation you just had.
Yep.
Unless,
Do you guys have a room? I think Giddy, you've been staying there. And
Yeah, that's true.
Brip, you stay in the common room. It's got like 20 other bunks in it, but yeah.
Well, should we stay in Giddy's room here or go to your room at the cathedral?
Is
I feel like
it?
we
Well, I mean, we just gained a new asset. I feel like if we go to the cathedral, we're going to lose that.
exactly
Yeah.
my thoughts.
If we stay here when we get to fight, he might hear us and come out swinging.
That is true. Plus, the cathedral is apparently under guard now.
Yeah,
We'll
maybe
likely
we
have
should
less eyes here.
stay away from there for a little bit.
Probably wise.
Father who? I don't know.
We don't know no father around here.
We should probably talk to him, though. Tomorrow. We need to tell him about the dooms.
I suppose that's true. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna go right to bed. Giddy runs up the stairs.
Okay.
You coming to stay up here, Souffle, or do I go with you? I don't know what to do here.
I think we should all stay in the room. In case Rip Nugget or anything else. Really. Honestly, Rip Nugget's probably out, but I don't know about the townsfolk. And we stick out.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'll follow Rip up. I'm not going to go to sleep immediately because obviously I'm not quite tired at this point, but I will finish writing out the dooms in detail so that I can articulate and I can better communicate it to others in the future.
Okay. Awesome.
Giddy's already super passed out on a pillow. Like face down, snoring.
Cool.
It just brought me like an idea of a TV show or something where like somebody falls asleep on the couch and someone else falls asleep on the arm and falls. I think it's a scene from what's that movie? It's the Beatles.
No idea.
No idea.
I can't think of the title.
Yeah,
of the
I was
movie.
like
Musical.
Hmm.
It was the
The Beatles.
Beatles musical.
The Cirque du Soleil?
No, it was like
Oh, the movie Across the Universe?
yes. And like at one point they're singing and they all fall on the couch together over and over and over and like stack up in different ways when they're all like done partying all night long. That's what just came to my head. Is everyone just kind of flopping into the bed, just poof, poof, poof.
Fair.
Great movie.
I have not seen that movie. I also
Love
think
musical.
same. Iggy would probably be curling up next to Silflay at this moment.
Aw. Aw. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, you guys get your rest for the night in your respective places, and we'll just say that it comes to dinner time, and yeah, Ikari, you make your way back after dealing with your business, and do you approach their door or wait for them to come downstairs?
He would probably just wait outside. He doesn't get it. He doesn't really, he hasn't seen the threat. So he's like, they're talking about wild stuff, but a little goblin
Mm.
and some Sandpoint devil. I've never heard of such rubbish. I'm gonna just hang out. He just hangs out downstairs in the bar, at the inn, the tavern, whatever you call the common area, reading. He's got his little holy text of Aurori out, and he's kind of reading it, and you see his copy is just dog-eared and really just kind of a ratty copy, and he's trying to commit it to memory, but he like reads a little passage and is like, oh, what if you do this, then it's shit. Fuck, I was way off. Okay. And he's just trying to like commit this to memory, but he's struggling remembering these tenets.
Nice.
I think Souffle would probably come down at this point, clock you reading, and kind of walk up and sit at whatever table you're reading at and just kind of silently judge you.
Mhm.
How was
Right.
the puddle?
There is no puddle.
Or well, your friend said there would be one, so
He is excitable.
they both are.
Yes.
I imagine Brip walks up and sits down to join them. Wow. It's crazy what a good night's sleep will do for you. Feeling much better. Is Giddy down yet?
As you say that, you start to hear like really slow paced steps coming down. And Giddy's just like eyes barely open, uh, clutching on to like Ignara's mane on the way down the steps. Just like, good morning, everybody.
Good morning. It's like 8
Just
o'clock
say,
at
what
night.
time is it?
It's like 6 p.m.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening.
We do need to go find Xantis before it gets too late.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
For once, we talk to your contact first.
Well, I don't think I should drink anymore.
Oh, do you
That's
got any
fair.
left there, Brip? Let me take a look at it.
Slides it over.
Ah, thank Caden. And takes whatever's left of it. Ah, there we go. That's exactly what I needed to wake up. Perfect.
I feel like
Awesome.
the alcohol changes me, you know? It's not a good thing.
You know, that happens to most people, but, fortunately for me, it makes me, well, mostly humanoid.
Souffle just shakes her head.
I should probably talk to my doctor at some point about that, but you know what? Until I drop, it's probably fine.
the
We'll
last
get
more
through
than 4 hours, go see your local cleric.
it.
I say you have a regular physician here in Sandpoint.
Yeah, he's also my barber. Isn't that weird?
2 birds and all.
That's a historical reference for all you folks out there.
Oh,
Especially in Sandpoint.
Barbers were often dentists and doctors, as well as being barbers.
Got
Isn't that
that
what they
hand
used-
dexterity.
isn't that what they just called people that worked on teeth were barbers too, or is that?
I mean, it all kind of ties together, technically.
Yeah, I think anywhere you had to go get something cut, you go to the barber.
Right. Cut,
Cut
hold.
out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
exactly.
makes sense.
They would just yank it out. They probably wouldn't even cut it.
Yeah, I feel like they were just in the job of removal.
How's
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, how's the townsfolk in here? How's the clientele looking at us?
At dinner time, the Rusty Dragon fills up quite a lot more. You notice that people are staring at you, but are kind of just going about their way. Definitely staying out of all of your ways. Maybe you'd approach the bar, or they'll move completely out of your way. You can see people kind of like staring for a moment, talking, and then as soon as you kind of look over, they'll look the other way. But people are kind of just going about their business normally. Every once in a while, you'll catch a stray stare, and then like look down. Other than that, yeah.
I have a feeling we're going to be a little unpopular for a bit.
Mhm.
Well, that's just something we'll have to take for now.
It may change.
We
Well,
can make it.
Akari, are you up for joining the Misfits?
Might as well. Just waiting for you. I didn't know if you needed a breakfast or dinner, whichever circadian clock you're going to claim.
I walk outside and I am satiated.
Well, I meant the royal you, as it were. Table. The other two.
Oh, I had my leftovers this morning.
You ate,
I'll be all right.
catch a fly on the way.
Many a things I eat.
Well, ready when
Well-
you are.
Well, hold on. Before we get ready to take off here, Ikari, we don't know anything about you. And based on what we heard in the office, maybe we should know some things.
Oh, what would you like to know?
What brings you here? Why are you here? Why do the people at the guard tower know who you are?
Well, I didn't like that they knew who I was. Didn't like my whole business being spread about the town, but it's how it happened, I suppose. Through some people that I know, I was invited here to stay at the Kaijitsu Banner to help caretake there and get my mind right. I've been training in Minkai.
Are you a maid?
No, no. Do I look like a maid, man?
And
Not
some
a trick
people
question.
find-
Well, no, I'm not a maid. I might have been there to help, but my master Maki, he said, should come here and see a quieter part of town. Excuse me, not part of town, but quieter town, slower pace of life. So, did that at his request.
What did you say his name was?
Maki?
Oh, like Marky Mark?
No, there's no R in this.
Maki.
No, he's not.
Oh.
No, he's not. He's not from Boston. He's a Tengu. I don't know. It might be a traditional Tengu name. I'm not quite sure. But no, he requested I came here at behest of the Empress, actually, and came over the crown of the world, and here I am. Was expecting to see a whole hell of a lot of nothing, to be honest. But walked in, Mike was an asshole right away, and had to deal with some other things. But the Australian man, um, but met you lot pretty quick. Kind of fell in while you were all sleeping. I ran over ran over to the kaijutsu manor and got my stuff handled, and now I'm back here. I have to go back over there soon enough, but I'm able to stay here. The dragon, thankfully. They're aware of what's going on, so luckily, Valaria and her wife, they're able to take care of the place themselves most of the time, so they don't really need me. It's more for my own benefit, but if I can punch something, I think that might be better. So I'd rather do that.
Well,
But again, if you don't want me hanging out with you to punch things, I can fuck right off.
I think we're going into fights. I think that would be useful. And if you're broken, like you say you are, you're in the right company.
He, like, cracks his neck. It's not for you to say, mate.
You called yourself broken.
Said it's not for you to say.
Oh, it will be interesting.
You guys catch out of your peripheral. Bethana meet this older human woman with the dark brown hair.
Oh,
Brip, Gideon, Silflay may recognize her as the proprietor of Sandpoint Savories, the one who had been giving bread to the church. It looks like they're chatting for a moment, and the Bethana kind of like gently pats her arm and like gives her a little squeeze, as if like to show concern and care, and then she kind of just nods and goes back to behind the bar. But then you see Alma's eyes kind of look up towards you three, maybe staring for a moment at Akari, but then she walks up to your guys' table, and she says, "Excuse me, I'm sorry to intrude. Perhaps you remember me? I'm Alma Averton of Sandpoint Savories."
Oh yeah, the biscuit lady.
That's one I've never heard before, but yes, you can refer to me that, I suppose. Word's gotten around town that you guys have been to the pit and have returned. Is that true?
Yes.
This may sound strange coming from me, but my daughter, she's been missing in a way for some time. She how do I put this? She and I haven't really been seeing eye to eye of late, and she's been gone for some time, adventuring even. And I've heard through the grapevine that she had tried to visit the pit, and that she had barely survived. I'm really just wondering if you've happened to come across her, or you see her kind of take a deep breath in, or any of her belongings, perhaps, or a sign of a young woman. If not, or if you do come across her while you're out there, could you just tell her that I'm sorry and that I miss her dearly and I would just like to see her home?
Oh, sure. I don't see why not. I don't think we saw anything like that. Brip, Souffle, do you remember?
No. But if we come across her or any of her things, we'll be sure to deliver the message. Either way.
She nods. Her name is Arika. She's got dark red hair, brown eyes, pale skin, She tends to wear dark colored clothes, but she has a smile you could never forget.
Is there any particular belonging she might have we should look for?
She likes to wear a purple choker around her neck. It reminds her of her father.
Huh. Okay. Sure. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Any news? She sighs. Any news, I suppose. And then she kind of nods and does like a little curt bow, and then awkwardly turns around and walks away. Unless you guys try to say anything else to her.
I don't think so.
As she walks away, she like gets this feeling that somebody that had wronged her and disrespected her biscuits in the past feels very regretful of that from the great beyond. As Calliope apologizes through the dimensions. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. They were great biscuits.
All right, so it sounds like we're ready to head back to the pit potentially. Is that right?
Gotta talk to
Or-
Xantus first.
You're going back to
Father
Xantus. All right.
Oh, can't get away with that one.
Got talking to
Trying to
Xantus,
sneak.
and then a side quest even
Yes.
by the
Side
baker of
quest.
Sandpoint. But we'll have to
Find
cut it
Orica.
here and continue next time. Next week, same time. We're gonna have a conversation with Father Xantus, and then eventually get back to the pit, because
The
that's
pit.
what this game is all about. A diggity dungeon
Pits.
crawl.
Hitting the pits.
Hit them pits, girl.
Join our Discord, get in there, talk nerdy with us. Join our socials, check out our awesome
Do
shorts
it.
done by Jacob here, the help of Mia El Chivo, our mod, and yeah, don't forget to
Live
by
by
the
the
die.
and
Die
die.
by the
die.
die.
We'll get Mike into next session too, just for you, Tim. All right,
Ah.
everybody, take care.
Tim gets to play Mike.
Fuck Mike.
Fuck Mike.
Get a better name, bitch.
We'll catch you all next time. Toodaloo.
Bye.
Toodaloo. Is this 58?